Coach Leak's Rams enter the episode with an 0-2 record coming off a brutal loss against the Miami Dolphins, only kind of salvaged by a good performance in the fourth quarter from Matthew Stafford, who came in for Stetson Bennett, who was benched after passing only 55 yards through 2.5 quarters and only had 7 completions on a 41% completion percentage. But we are now 0-3 as we have just coming off a loss against the Seattle Seahawks. We tried to come back in the fourth quarter, but by that point, we just could not do it. Geno Smith, 143, 1 touchdown, no picks. Didn't really get a whole lot through the air for him. Stetson Bennett, 283, but threw 2 picks. On the ground, not a whole lot for either team, although we did get a touchdown from James Robinson. Receiving-wise, Cooper Kupp tore them apart, 175 and a touchdown. Jimmy Donald, 69. And Cooper Kupp was our lone touchdown. On defense, we had a sack from Aaron Donald, Charles Omenihu, and Justin Jones. We did not allow a sack, and we threw 2 picks to Tariq Woolen and Jamal Adams. We have a breakout offensive chance coming off this game against Seattle. Looks like somebody's been inspired, and it's Tremaine Donald, inspired by Cooper Kupp. We saw this last year with Puka Nacua, and we're going to challenge him to really make a name for himself and put together a nice day. And Cooper Kupp gets 2,500 XP. Donald gets 150 plus against the Patriots in Week 4. Then he gets the Dev upgrade. For QB check-in, they're asking us who needs to step up, and to be honest with you, it is Stetson Bennett. If he does not play well in Week 4, it is very possible that Week 5 becomes his final chance until Matthew Stafford steps back in. So if he throws 3+ passing touchdowns, we'll get something out of that. Hey everyone, I am very proud to announce that I am now an influencer affiliate with Sleeper Picks. For those who don't know, Sleeper is a fantasy sports app, but they also have a section for sports betting. This is called Sleeper Picks, and this is where you can bet on 2 to 8 leg parlays that you put together yourself on certain stat projections for different players across major sports leagues. For example, back in September when the Niners played the Giants, I took the over on touchdowns for McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, the over on passing yards for Brock Purdy, and the under on passing yards for Daniel Jones. On a $20 bet, the multiplier comes out to 8.84, so the payout is $176.80. If you have not yet used Sleeper Picks, but you want to, then you can use my first deposit match code, and Sleeper will match your deposit up to $100. So if you put in $50, they'll put in $50 for you as well. If you put in $100, they'll put in $100. If you put in more, they will only put up to $100. So put in your first deposit using my match code Stumpy. The link is also in my description. And thanks for listening. We fall to 0-4 with an overtime loss against the Patriots. They scored a touchdown in the fourth quarter to tie things up. Forced overtime, and they scored a touchdown. Bennett actually played pretty well. Had a really good rating, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 16 for 20. That's a good day. I don't care how you slice it. That is a really good passing day. He picked off Mac Jones. He didn't have a good day, really, but we still lost. Elliott on the ground, $108 and 2 touchdowns. Back in his prime, I guess. I don't even know what's going on over there. But we had nothing getting done on the ground. Only 42 yards on 16 carries for Robinson. Cooper Kupp had a big day, but it looks like Tremaine Donald only had 22 yards, but did have a touchdown, so he'll get some credit for that, but not a whole lot of yardage. We got a touchdown for Scotty Miller as well, and we had sacks from just Kobe Turner. Still have yet to really see Byron Young step in as he was doing last year, so still looking for him to get back in the sack column since the first quarter of Week 2. Richards picked off Mac Jones, by the way, his first pick of his career. And so for the tandem breakout, what happens here? Donald was ready, but things just did not go well. He needs to be better than that. And sure, he's going to take responsibility for it. Upgrade point for Badson here. I think I just want to focus on Speed Rusher for his first season just because I want to get these players' best ratings up to the highest they can be in their rookie year to maximize that potential. And we do know now that Baz Knight is a star dev player. So one of, I think, 4 rookies or something that have hidden dev, and he's a star. Quincy Ellerby gets the start today against Tampa because Kevin Dotson had a PCL sprain in practice, so upgrade point here for him, and we're going to focus on more just agile and finesse. We're probably still another 2 or 3 weeks away from seeing Jamin Donald's dev trait, but on the season for him, 201 yards, about 50 yards a game, 2 touchdowns through 4. Want to try and up that by a good amount. And for Richards, probably going to see it after this game. But here we go in Tampa Bay, Florida, folks. We're taking on rookie quarterback George Johnson, who has been off to an absolutely incredible start to his career. 10 touchdowns, 3 picks, 270 passing yards a game. He's been elite, like a rating of 119. He still has Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and a pretty decent offensive line. They are 1-3, though, as their defense has struggled. Ours has too, but it's mainly been the offensive issues for this team. If the offense can turn things around today, we can go for our first win. Coach Leak is 0-4 to start year 2. We're trying to get back in the win column. Bennett gets the starts, but if he plays poorly here in the first half, Matthew Stafford will come in the second. Here we go. It's week 5, everybody. Let's get down to it. Week 5 is officially underway here at Raymond James Stadium. They will receive the kick. The return is brought out to the 25-yard line, where George Johnson, the rookie quarterback, 3rd overall pick in the most recent NFL draft, comes out for his first drive of the day. Over 1,000 yards on the season through his first 4 performances, and looking to add to it here in his 5th. He'll keep it on the ground for the first play of the day. And Kenneth Murray is hurt on the first play on a non-contact injury. That is not good. Probably going to be seeing Chris Barnes out there now until he returns. So after that 6-yard pickup, 4 yards to go. Play action. Johnson dumps it off, and it's caught for the first down. That'll move the sticks. On the ground again, but White's wrapped up for a loss of 1 by guess who? Number 99, Aaron Donald. He's been by far our best defensive player all year long, as he was last year. Still want to see Byron Young get some more pressure today and get more involved, as that pass is incomplete. I believe that was Russell Gage. 3rd and 11 now. They got to get to the 48 for a first down. Johnson steps up, takes off, and he's tackled shy of the marker. Quentin Lake, the backup strong safety, comes in for the tackle, and this should force a Tampa punt. So here comes the Rams offense for their first drive. This has been its last chance. This game's his last chance. 4 touchdowns, 4 picks on the year, less than 800 passing yards. He needs to really be on the mark today. If he's not, it's Stafford's team going forward. 1st and 10 from the 20. Robinson on the carry. Not much. Empty backfield for Stet. Screen pass. Robinson's got no blockers ahead. Gotta get a first down here. Needs 7 yards for it. On the move. He's got David Parson wide open. 26 yards for Donald up to the 50. Love seeing the rookies getting involved here on the offense. Robinson's got a hole up the middle. Gain of 7. We're now in Tampa plus territory. Pass out wide. Caught. Donald's wide open. He's inside the 35. Oh, we're moving now. Another throw for Bennett. He's got time. Out of reach this time for Kupp. Jermaine Donald, top of your screen. Bennett looks for somebody else. Incomplete. Intended for David Parson. That brings up 3rd and 10. Robinson in the backfield. He'll go out wide. Bennett's pass is picked off the mark for Donald and intercepted by Antoine Winfield Jr. Exactly what you don't want to see from Stetson Bennett. He got pressured, he forced a throw, and it's out of the reach of Donald, who was not even trying to track it down. He just stayed flat-footed, but that's a bad throw. That one's on Big Stet. Johnson comes back out, or one step closer to Matt Stafford coming in. Donald meets Rachaad White in the backfield again for a loss of 3 on the first play of the drive. 13 yards to go, dumped off for a short gain. Cade Otton makes the grab. So that brings up 3rd and long. Can the defense get off the field here quickly and give us the ball right back? Give Bennett a second chance. Johnson. Pressure from Byron Young. He gets it away, but it's out of bounds, and we do force a 3 and out. Great job by this Rams defense. We start from our very own 43. Bennett on the move. Finds Skowronek for the first down. Nice grab. Nice throw, too. Already across midfield. New set of downs. Delayed play action. Bennett's got his man. That's Donald for 9. On the 36. Another play action. But Bennett swallowed up immediately by Winfield. He rushed right up the gut. Nobody picked him up. Easy sack. That backs us up. Takes away that completion to Jermaine Donald. And brings up 3rd and 10. From the 45. Outside the field goal range. Bennett to throw. He fires downfield. Caught in traffic by Skowronek. First down inside the Tampa 25. The receivers are hanging on to more passes in traffic here so far in this first quarter, as this pass off the mark was supposed to be a dump off for Parson over the middle. But you're seeing the accuracy still being a prominent issue in the game of Stetson Bennett. This one's caught by Parson for the first down. On the ground again, Robinson, not much. Ground game's not working too well to start things out. Want to see who Bennett looks for here on 3rd down. He's got time. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Tried to go to Skowronek, but could not keep both feet in bounds. He was wide open, too. Not sure if that's on Bennett or Skowronek. Probably both. We settle for a field goal. Gano's kick is up, and the Rams have struck first. The Buccaneers start from their own 21 on their next drive. Trying to get across midfield for the first time in this game. Johnson on the move. Fires and caught down the sideline. Gain of 8 for Russell Gage. Nice throw. We're going to challenge this, though. Not sure it's worth challenging, but we are going to do it. We'll take a second look. And that's not a catch. That left foot is nowhere near inbound. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Does he have possession when that left foot is on the dirt? Can't tell. They're going to say it was, so the call stands. 2nd and short. Rachaad White in the backfield. And he'll get the give, but Donald's right there. Pushing through the center. Loss of 2. And that ends this first quarter. Rams up 3-zip. Big 3rd down right here for this Tampa offense. Johnson's got a clean pocket, and he's got his man over the middle. It's Mike Evans across the 45. But you don't want to be giving Johnson that good of a pocket. He had all day and nobody near him. White gets the carry and gets 5. That's his best run. And plus territory now. White outside, cuts it in, and falls ahead. A couple inches short of the sticks. Another big third down coming up, but this is no man's land. This is 4-down territory. Johnson over the middle, incomplete. Had Godwin all day. Just off the mark. And they're going to punt this. Wow. That is a completely conservative play call. The punt's away. And it is a pretty damn good one. Out at the 6. 94 yards to go for the Rams. Then it's a throw from the 1. It's caught. Skowronek for a couple. From the 10. This one's caught on the outside by Parson. A yard shy of the marker. Third down. Bennett's got over 100 passing yards already. That's a good sign for this offense. This one's off the mark. He had Kupp wide open, just like Johnson did on the last drive for Tampa. And both drives end off some bad accuracy. Not a whole lot of offensive success so far for either squad. But Rachaad White gets the Bucs already in Rams territory on the first play. Just over 7 to go in this first half. Tampa trying to put themselves on the board with this possession. White's got a hole to the outside. Inside our 35. There's a flag down, though. Probably a late hit. Yep, it's on the Rams. Late hits. Tack on 15 more. They are now in the red zone. Just like that. They're going empty here on 1st and 10. Johnson for the end zone. Caught up the seam. Mike Evans, touchdown. Tampa takes the lead. That was a rocket of a throw. We start the drive from the 25-yard line. Play action on 1st and 10. He's got Skowronek, who's been heavily involved in the offense to start this game. That's Scotty Miller. I've been calling him Ben Skowronek the entire day. Shoot. At least Skowronek is 18, not 81. This one's caught by Donald for the first down. Trying to think of what metrics to really consider when deciding on who you put in here in the second half, because, like, I don't think Bennett's been bad. He's obviously had a couple of wayward throws. But is he bad enough to be benched right now in this game? That's a one-score game. If you have 3 points at halftime, maybe so. That could be warranted. Who knows? But Stafford has had like one really good game for us, and that was when he came in that second half last episode. So who really knows what to expect? Bennett, launch codes! Down the field, and it's incomplete for Scotty Miller. He had him, but he had to slow things down because the pass was underthrown. Bennett, you gotta hit that next time, man. He beat him by a couple of steps. But instead, we're punting from our 37-yard line. Tampa starts from their 17. Start of the drive. Johnson's pressured immediately, but he gets it out to White, who's got the first down. Tackle made there by Jordan Fuller. But a quick play that goes for 12. New set of downs. Play action. Johnson throws it away. 10 yards to go on second down. This one's almost picked off. That's Kenneth Murray. Trying to get our defense off the field here. 3rd and long, and Johnson goes down. It's Ernest Jones on the sack. He brought pressure, and it got to him immediately. All right. Under 3 to go in the first half. Could be our last drive of the quarter, and Bennett goes down. Dennis with the pressure. It's the second one for Tampa. Loss of 6. Trying to go to the air. Bennett's lofting it and out of reach for Cooper Kupp. We go empty. Third down. Pressure. Screen for Robinson. No blockers in front of him. And he only gets 11. We have to punt. Other 3 and out. 2-minute drill here for George Johnson in Tampa. They're going to take us to the 2-minute warning instead to start this drive off. 6 yards to go. This one's caught in traffic. First down for Chris Godwin. Not a whole lot of passing yards here for Johnson here in this first half, but he's been pretty accurate. He's had 1 or 2 throws that have been off the mark, but otherwise has been really good. This one's at the feet of Russell Gage. Trips, bottom of your screen. Johnson on second down is picked off. Who is that to? Duke Shelley had the ball thrown right to him, and the Rams get the ball on the 32-yard line. Huge play to potentially end this first half. He was going for Gage, but did not see Shelley. And that's a big mistake by the rookie. Out comes Stetson Bennett. Can he lead this Rams offense these last 32 yards down the field for a touchdown for a lead at the break? This pass is out of the reach for Cooper Kupp. Come on, man. We got to be online here. He's got an open. We're dismissing our throws. This is the big drive for Stet right here. If we can't score a touchdown, that's a problem. That one's incomplete. Knocked away by Jackson. Not a bad throw by Bennett, but if that one is a little bit over the top, you probably honestly score it. 3rd and 10 now, after 2 incompletions. Bennett steps up, he's taken off, and he gets the first down, breaking a tackle and falling ahead to the 16. He's got much better wheels than Matt Stafford. That's a big facet to his game that we've seen, especially on 3rd downs. But now in the red zone. Bennett to the right side. Parson out of bounds after a gain of 8. 31 seconds to go. Inside the 10. Bennett in zone. Lofted out of the reach for Parson. Huge 3rd down right here. We got to go for it if we don't convert. I don't want a measly field goal. Bennett dumps it off, and it's caught. Robinson for the first down. We have 1 timeout left. 10 seconds. We're going to run 1 more play and then call timeout if we don't score. This one's almost picked off. Bennett almost ruined the drive. Diaby can't hang on. And we're going to settle for another field goal. That's it. Bennett's done. That was the play right there. That was the play. The first half comes to an end. It's 7-6. Low-scoring game, but Tampa in front. A pair of field goals for your Rams have us down by 1. But for the halftime report, what's going on throughout the rest of the league? Over in New England, they are hosting the Bengals, but they're going to be down at halftime. 2 3-1 teams matching up. Mac Jones picked off in the first half. Elliott 4 yards a carry so far. At the Lions visiting Indianapolis, and they're going to be down at halftime as well. 0 points for a 3-1 team. Richardson having a pretty solid day. Downs, 93 yards and a score. And still plenty of time left. Then in Carolina, they're hosting the Cowboys. Close game, not a lot of passing going on for the Panthers. And Dak Prescott picked off, same as Bryce Young, 10-7 over there in Charlotte. But we start the second half with the football, and out comes team captain Matthew Stafford. He came in for him last episode. That was back in week 2 against Miami. Bennett got the starts in weeks 3 and 4, both of which were losses. We're 0-4, trying to notch our first win. Now it's Stafford's team the rest of this game. The audible out of a play. Robinson, the running back. The lead, play action, pressure, and Vita Vea is there. We lost the ball. How do they recover that? There's no way Their drive starts from hour 15. Incomplete for Godwin on the first play. Fuller there in coverage. But just like the Dolphins game, we're giving this defense no chance right now. The offense can't do anything. Luckily, the Bucs offense is not very good right now. They are 1-3 for a reason. Despite the good play of Johnson. 3rd and 10. Caught over the middle. Touchdown, Chris Godwin. The Buccaneers extend their lead, scoring off the Rams' turnover. We're back out on the field. Starting from our own 20. Dump off here, out of bounds for a short gain of only 1. 2 passes for Stafford, each for 1 yard. How is this already going worse to Stetson Bennett, man? How? Pressure. Screen pass. We got blockers this time, and Robinson is just shy. 1 yard to gain. Robinson's got it, and a couple more. Trips top of your screen, empty backfield, and we go for a 0-yard pass. Gotta do better here, man. Stafford over the middle. That's more like it. Scotty Miller breaks a tackle. He's got daylight up ahead. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Their first of the day. He's made plays every single drive with Bennett and with Stafford. Scotty Miller, big free agent pickup out there in place of Puka Nacua, who's done for the next couple of weeks. And do we go for 2? We damn well should. We are. The offense stays on the field. From the 2 to tie it up, we hand it off. Robinson fights forward. He's got it. The rough and tumble run. And we're all tied up at 14 points apiece. A 5-play, 80-yard drive. Now we've got a game. On the 25-yard line, Tampa gets their next drive started, trying to put themselves back in front. White's got a hole. He jukes and gets a gain of 13. Another give. White to the outside, trying to cut it out. He broke a tackle and somehow gets positive yardage out of that. Another handoff. Just keeping this drive on the ground. Now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this defense give us the ball back. Aaron Donald has his tackle broken. No. Rachaad White. Some really tough running right here. Can't believe he stayed up on his feet right there. That was a big hit. Now across midfield. Another handoff. This one goes for 5. That's Dawkins. And now White's back in there. Godwin top of your screen. Evans at the bottom. Johnson's pressure. Dumped off. Incomplete for White. It's out of the reach. It's 88 yards for Johnson so far, and just 4 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. They have not passed the ball very well in this game. But he has had a couple of nice throws. This one's incomplete. Almost intercepted by Ernest Jones. That brings up 4th and 5 from the 44. And they will stay on the field. Bold play call. They punted on 4th and inches in the first quarter, I believe, from this exact spot. Johnson, complete over the middle. White's got it for the first down and more. And they keep the drive alive. Another handoff. White gets a couple more. Here's another 3rd down. Johnson's got time, and he's got a man open. It's Russell Gage inside the 10. John Johnson was the closest man there, and he was like 5 yards away when that pass was thrown. Johnson dumps it off for the fullback. Nowhere to go. Evans, Godwin, Gage, and Tripp spot him on your screen. Johnson, pressure, and he's taken down. There's Byron Young. Yes, sir. Just what I was looking for. A loss of 11 brings up 3rd and goal. The Bucs need 18 yards for a touchdown. Pressure again. Donald gets there this time. And they're backed up by 9 more. The defense comes through. Our next drive kicks off this 4th quarter as the Rams find themselves trailing by 3. We have the football. That's what matters. Let's drive down the field and score again. Hand off here for Robinson, but really have not gotten anything on the ground so far today, and I've not seen any carries so far for Kyren Williams. We've been pass heavy, and it's been working for Stafford for the most part. This one's caught for Cooper Kupp, who has not had a busy day, to be honest with you. Only 3 grabs for 6 yards. Just have not drawn up enough plays for him. Bennett missed several throws to him when he was open. We haven't gone to him with Stafford out there. We're going to dump it off here. That's Scotty Miller, who's been very involved. He's got the first down. And Stafford is still perfect. Just shy of the 40. Robinson's got some space. Falling ahead. Gain of 9. One of his best runs. Stafford to throw. 1 second down and short. There's Cooper Kupp. Now we're in plus territory. Come on, boys. Here's Williams. First carry for him today. But we're just not getting a whole lot. Second down, we're going to throw. Little dump off for Kupp out to the flats. He's got a gain of 3 or 4. That brings up 3rd and 5. 2 yards shy of the 40. In Tampa territory. Got to convert here. This one's dropped by David Parson. We got to go for this. The Bucs went for it when it was tied. We have to, down by 3. We're taking a field goal. A deep one from like 57. It's up. And it is good. Graham Gano nails it. Here comes George Johnson. 6:39 to go. Tied at 17. We've had a lot more yards than them, but they have scored when it matters. White on the give. Bites for 4. Can the defense get off the field and give our offense a chance to win this ball game? Not yet. Mike Evans brings that one in at the 41. They're going to start trying to take a lot of time off this clock now. Play action over the middle. Caught. Gage has the first down, and now they're in Rams territory. Moving down the field through the air with ease. Right after I said that they haven't had much success with that so far in this game. White runs into a wall. Another give for White. Up the gut, blocking ahead, and he's got a nice carry for like 15. Another hands off, taking time off the clock and moving the ball well on the ground here. Another gain to 9. Clock already under 3 minutes. Now Tampa finds themselves in the red zone. First down for Rachaad White. Now he's up to 100 on the day. Gonna pitch it out. White's got some space. Inside the 5, out of bounds. We hit the 2-minute warning. They come back out 1st and goal from the 3. Johnson keeps it, and he's just short. Tackle made by Kenneth Murray. But probably should have just let him waltz in because they're going to score this, man. We need our time on the clock here. They're going to just milk this clock. White's going to punch this one in. What are they doing? What? I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe Johnson did not hike the ball. Are you serious, dude? That's insane. Well, now they might not score, actually. And that stops the clock. White hesitates. Only gets 2. 3rd and goal now from the 3. We still have 2 timeouts, so we can stop the clock. White is short. Huge stop. They're going to hold for the field goal. Huge play by this defense and a just horrible miscue from George Johnson, because that might give us an actual chance here. It all comes down to Matthew Stafford. We've got 1 minute exactly, 60 seconds to tie or win this game in regulation. We start from our own 24-yard line. 76 yards to go. This one's caught by Cup. Gain of 6. We use our second. No, we actually don't use a timeout. Not sure why there was a whistle there. Stafford's got a clean pocket. This one's caught and out of bounds goes David Parson. Never mind, that's Tremaine Donald. But still, a nice grab to the outside. Just a handful of yards shy of midfield now. About half the clock's gone. Dumped off. Williams tackled inbounds. Now we're running out of time. We got 1 play, then a timeout, then 1 more play, perhaps. Stafford dumped off again. What is this dump off, man? Call timeout! Jesus! What are we doing? Horrible clock management. Horrible play calling. From the 49. In Tampa territory. Stafford launching. Going for the end zone. It is broken up. Tampa Bay holds on to win. The Rams fall to 0-5. Here in our second season with Coach Damian Leak. Thought Stafford played well. Much better than Stetson Bennett. But some of the play calling down the stretch was pretty bad. If we just clean up these turnovers, we win this game. If we don't have the fumble or the pick, we win this game. Stafford was passing the ball extremely well, but the turnovers cost us. The defense gave us chance after chance, but we couldn't do anything with it. The only issue with our defense really was the ground game. I thought our passing coverage was really, good, obviously. Miller had a huge 66-yard touchdown. Evans hauled in a touchdown, as did Gowan, but he only had two grabs. And we still lost. Less than 150 through the air for George Johnson, but we end up falling despite 3 sacks from our defense. He forced a turnover. Our kicker was perfect, but the quarterbacks weren't. A fumble from Stafford, a pick from Bennett, both majorly cost us, and now we are 0-5 on the season. And going forward, Matthew Stafford will be starting over Bennett once again. Bennett had his chances, but he never made them count. Maybe Stafford will unlock this offense's potential for the rest of the season. But if Stafford plays poorly after a couple of weeks, we could always go back to Bennett. I don't think you can really commit to one or the other until you see them put together some really solid games back to back to back. So until that happens, this is officially a quarterback battle of a season, but there are some top quarterbacks in this draft class. Still waiting for some knowledge on a couple of them to go over, but you got Damon Craig, Johnny Murphy, and then Gary Thompson as your top 3. They're all first-round projections, and they could all be options that we're going to look to. They are our national focus scouting priority, so once we get info on them, we're going to focus on probably just straight up drafting one of those 3 in this next draft, because we're probably going to have a top 5 pick again based on how this year has gone so far. But that's going to do it here, folks. Thanks for tuning in as always. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. We will continue year 2 with the Rams rebuild next time out. I'll see you guys there. Peace.